the chance in Edo State to be able to see this. So that's why I say that argument is not tenable. It's best your candidate should come, because as I speak now...
Your statistics is wrong, Rufai. Your statistics is wrong.
Give me your own.
I am telling you that people can no longer feed in Edo, not to talk of subscribing to internet.
Give me your own statistics.
People can no longer feed, not to talk of subscribing to internet. Nobody is watching you. So that's the truth. Nobody is watching you, because
give me your own
don't have money to watch. If you
give me your own statistics.
If you want Monday Okpebholo to come to your, if you want Monday Okpebholo to come to your to your interview, try as much as possible to subscribe for the audience of Edo. Then it will come. Because if you want to sell yourself, you sell yourself to the people. And if he's doing that, is he going to sell himself to Arise? No.
Hang on a minute. Secondly, I also want to confirm.
I am telling you that people are not watching you.
Please.
People are not watching you.
I also want to confirm, Mr. Jared. Did Edo State APC at any point ask Arise presenter Rufai Oseni to bring $1 million to interview Monday Okpebholo?
To come and do what? We can't be saying that. What I am telling you is,
I'm just
asking. You are saying people subscribe to internet. Yes, those people are they in Edo?
With due respect,
what
why
I am
are you
telling
here?
You that people don't even have money.
So why are you here?
Your Obaseki.
So if people don't watch Arise
to the level,
if people don't,
because I can afford it.
If you don't watch Arise, and you think
I'm supposed to,
so why are you on this interview?
I'm supposed to have my television on now. I'm supposed to have my television on now. My television is not on because I don't have money to subscribe to a DSTV that I can use to watch you.
But Edo people can't watch. But Edo people can't watch you based on what you have said. Edo people cannot watch you as you are speaking. So why are you wasting your time here?
They are not watching. They are not seeing you. They are not seeing you. That's what I'm saying. They are not seeing you. I needed to talk to you more than Rufai. It's you that I actually wanted to talk to today. To let you know.
Chairman Tenebe, I take this as an exercise in self-contradiction.
Mr. Ruben.
Yes, you are on Arise TV and you say nobody is watching. But the more important point, I lived in Benin, 85 to 86.
Because I'm not even sure. I'm not sure they are watching me now.
Okay,
as I speak.
Fine.
People don't have money in Edo State to even buy credit.
Okay, fine. But
to even subscribe to internet. So nobody is watching you. I need you to know this.
I was just telling you that some of my persons from Edo State, they've been bombarding my phone with WhatsApp messages. They say you are embarrassing the people of Edo State. That it is not true that the people of Edo State don't have DSTV. It's not true that they don't have GoTV. That they are civilized, very proud people.
They have DSTV. They have DSTV. They have GoTV. But there is no money to subscribe because Obaseki has run the state aground. He has impoverished the state. People can no longer subscribe. That's what I'm saying. They have, but people don't have money to
watch
subscribe
free
anymore.
They can watch free on YouTube.
If anybody is calling you to tell you that it's an embarrassment, maybe those are people who are in Ikoyi there, possibly with you, that does not even have a voter's card that we cannot talk to. What I am trying to say, what I'm trying to make out of this is Monday Okpebholo is reaching out to the people he's supposed to reach out to. I'm telling you where he is now, where you have almost about 25,000 people in a ward, where to get to that place you have to drive, you have to use canoe, you have to trek to get to the place. It's reaching out and the message is resonating.
Chairman, I don't see any conflict between grassroots campaign and talking to people on television. Arise News is in 54 countries of Africa. We're in UK, we're in Europe. I mean, it needs that audience. And all the stakeholders in Edo State, they are everywhere, including here in Arise News. And that's why we're saying, bring Okpebholo. If he cannot speak English, he will speak Benin. We will bring one of our persons to come and speak Benin to him.
At least you have seen Okpebholo moving motion in the Senate before.
Oh, okay.
So the idea of saying he cannot speak English is not even there. You have seen him in live in our campaign live programs. You hear him talk. So the idea of saying he cannot talk is not even there. I'm telling you the reason why he cannot buy ticket and come to Lagos, because it will be a waste of time.
He doesn't need to come to Lagos
to go and talk to about just 300 people who can subscribe.
You are in Benin. We interview you from Benin. He doesn't need to come to Lagos. We come and meet him in his room. He doesn't need to come to Lagos. We will come out to meet him.
Will he have to waste his time? Will he have to waste his time to come and talk to you about 300 people?
Wait. In that village,
when he's selling himself, to the people.
Wait, can I even tell you this? I can assure you, sir. In that village is campaigning. We will bring our camera and join him on the campaign trail and interview him on the campaign trail there. So he can be campaigning to the people and still talking to us. We are ready for Okpebholo.
But if you want to do that, we are ready. You can tell your crew not to tell us to pay. You can tell your crew to follow him.
No, you don't need to pay.
And they even follow him. You have to.
In Ghana, when it comes to English, we have a teacher teaching mechanical grammar and a teacher teaching textual grammar.
So is that why you call God God?
Yes, because a language, good English must be spoken with original dialect. Anywhere I speak, the first question they will ask, you a Ghanaian, Abi? Because if you say H-O-T, Nigeria will say hot. H-U-T, he will say hot. H-U-R-U-T, he will say hot.
Oh, yeah, tell us what
so
it
if
is.
he goes to exam, he will fail.
Just 3 examples.
O in the middle of 2 consonant is O. U in the middle of 2 consonant is A. U-R in the middle of 2 consonant is E. So it is church.
Church.
With
You are
me?
going to church. Me, I'm going to church.
Which is the
No reason why we cannot transform education. It is much easier, frankly, to train teachers to translate books into local languages and train teachers who can communicate in local languages. You can reach all these millions much faster than spending years trying to get them to a level of proficiency in English and French to study these subjects. And sometimes not just English and French. If you're doing agriculture, maybe you have to learn the names of the plants in Latin. Even though you know the plant in your neighborhood, in the village, you know what it's called in your language. Okay, so the second distance is one of language. And we need to start thinking about how we can deliver education to these out-of-school children in their mother tongue. They can learn English or French and Spanish and Arabic. They can learn any language as a language.
If government enter my backyard and see crude oil, they say that they are old. What if they enter my backyard and see Igbo? Now, who get them? After you go say me, I no get focus. But I don't yam focus.
Assalamu alaikum, Jama. My focus people, my focus community, I greet you now. I know the people they listen to this platform are focus. Even if you come here on focus, you live here focus. Unlike our government, who are not focused. We are over here at all our politics, we are focused. I greet everybody. Today is the last day to remind the people of Edo, the forgotten people of Edo, the village people, those that belongs to where no sabi speak English like us. As you go to bed tonight, to wake up to cast your vote in the morning tomorrow, I want you to remember this, that for the past 8 years, all you heard was what? MOU. MOU. You ask Obaseki to say what is MOU in Benin, even himself, he will stop using that word. If you ask anybody to translate the meaning of MOU to their language, if there's anything like that at all, you will know it's not rubbish. It's pure nonsense. Just on a typical agreement. Right? That's all we have. But there's a reason why they did all that. They are preparing ground for their words, friends, families, cronies alike. That's all you have for the past 8 years. At the end of the day, if you dare speak up, they go say they're not going to able to listen to you because they are deaf to people who cannot speak like you, like them, or people who they perceive as village people. They don't like you. They hate you, because that is the only one. That is the only way to forget you, right? So that's what the government of Obaseki is, and they want to continue. But I'm glad that the village people are rising up. So as you go to bed, remember all that this is a war between, may them come back and finish you totally, or you stand a chance. Give yourself a chance to rescue your state off their hands. So this is about the tradition that kept us since 1100s centuries now to this point. For the very first time, you have never seen a threat. To our rich culture. Never been a threat like this since 1800, since when the British Empire came to steal, rape, and destroy. We have never seen anything like that than these 8 years of Obaseki. They don't have respect for community, don't have respect for constitutional authority, and the worst of all, they hate our tradition. All you need to do is just look at their policies from COVID period to today. They are all kumbaya. The same way that they use to Igbo everybody all across the world. I wonder why Edo is a focus. But enough is enough. So as you wake up tomorrow morning, be energized, be inspired, and most importantly, be motivated that it is your last chance to get a government that you can understand, you can relate with. The reason they don't want to critically criticize your candidate, APC candidate Monday Paulo, is because by the time they dive into reality, they will understand that he's just one of us. A man who has been listening to the voice and the yearning of the community from day one. Man who has been committing his resources, not just his residence, to the betterment of his community and by extension the people of Edo State. They will see all that, not just by grammar, but actually action what the man has been doing with his life. While others were in Lagos running the street and serving the corporate world in Lagos, this man was in the village, eating and dying and living the true life of an average Edo person. That's why you don't want to go into details of who he really is, but rather let's focus on what is foreign to us. the way and manner in which we expect our leaders to communicate is foreign to us. But they want it to be the norm, so that the majority will be excluded. So as we now wake up tomorrow morning, be energized. Most importantly, be motivated.
People protested when I was governor.
The chance in Edo State to be able to see this. So that's why I say that argument is not tenable. It's best your candidate should come, because as I speak now...
Your statistics is wrong, Rufai. Your statistics is wrong.
Give me your own.
I am telling you that people can no longer feed in Edo, not to talk of subscribing to internet.
Give me your own statistics.
People can no longer feed, not to talk of subscribing to internet. Nobody is watching you. So that's the truth. Nobody is watching you, because
give me your own
don't have money to watch. If you
give me your own statistics.
If you want Monday Okpebholo to come to your, if you want Monday Okpebholo to come to your to your interview, try as much as possible to subscribe for the audience of Edo. Then it will come. Because if you want to sell yourself, you sell yourself to the people. And if he's doing that, is he going to sell himself to Arise? No.
Hang on a minute. Secondly, I also want to confirm.
I am telling you that people are not watching you.
Please.
People are not watching you.
I also want to confirm, Mr. Jared. Did Edo State APC at any point ask Arise presenter Rufai Oseni to bring $1 million to interview Monday Okpebholo?
To come and do what? We can't be saying that. What I am telling you is,
I'm just
asking. You are
asking.
saying people subscribe to internet. Yes, those people are they in Edo?
With due respect,
what I am telling you that people don't even have money. Obaseki,
so why are you here?
Your Obaseki,
so if people don't watch Arise
to the level, because
if people don't,
because I can afford it.
If you don't watch Arise, and you think
I'm supposed to,
so why are you on this interview?
I'm supposed to have my television on now. I'm supposed to have my television on now. My television is not on because I don't have money to subscribe to a DSTV that I can use to watch you.
But Edo people can't watch. But Edo people can't watch you based on what you have said. Edo people cannot watch you as you are speaking. So why are you wasting your time here?
They are not watching. They are not seeing you. They are not seeing you. That's what I'm saying. They are not seeing you. I needed to talk to you, more than Rufai. It's you that I actually wanted to talk to today. To let you know.
Chairman Tenebe, I take this as an exercise in self-contradiction.
Mr. Ruben.
Yes, you are on Arise TV and you say nobody is watching. But the more important point, I lived in Benin, 85 to 86.
Because I'm not even sure. I'm not sure they are watching me now.
Okay,
as I speak.
Fine.
People don't have money in Edo State to even buy credit.
Okay, fine. But
to even subscribe to internet. So nobody is watching you. I need you to know this.
I was just telling you that some of my persons from Edo State, they've been bombarding my phone with WhatsApp messages. They say you are embarrassing the people of Edo State. That it is not true that the people of Edo State don't have DSTV. It's not true that they don't have GoTV. That they are civilized, very proud people.
They have DSTV. They have DSTV. They have GoTV. But there is no money to subscribe because Obaseki has run the state aground. He has impoverished the state. People can no longer subscribe. That's what I'm saying. They have, but people don't have money to subscribe anymore.
They can watch free on YouTube.
If anybody is calling you to tell you that it's an embarrassment, maybe those are people who are in Ikoyi there, possibly with you, that does not even have a voter's card that we cannot talk to. What I am trying to say, what I'm trying to make out of this is Monday Okpebholo is reaching out to the people he's supposed to reach out to. I'm telling you where he is now, where you have almost about 25,000 people in a ward, where to get to that place you have to drive.
Okay.
You have to put use canoe. You have to try to get to the place. It's reaching out, and the message is resonating.
Chairman, I don't see any conflict between grassroots campaign and talking to people on television. Arise News is in 54 countries of Africa. We're in UK. We're in Europe. I mean, it needs that audience. And all the stakeholders in Edo State, they are everywhere, including here in Arise News. And that's why we're saying, bring Okpebolo. If he cannot speak English, he will speak Benin. We will bring one of our persons to come and speak Benin to him.
At least you have seen Okpebolo moving motion in the Senate before.
Oh, okay.
So the idea of saying he cannot speak English is not even there. You have seen him in live in our campaign live programs. You hear him talk. So the idea of saying he cannot talk is not even there. I'm telling you the reason why he cannot buy ticket and come to Lagos, because it will be a waste of time.
He doesn't need to come to Lagos
to go and talk to about just 300 people who can subscribe.
You are in Benin. We interview you from Benin. He doesn't need to come to Lagos. We'll come and meet him in his room. He doesn't need to come to Lagos. We'll come and meet him.
Will he have to waste his time? Will he have to waste his time to come and talk to you about 300 people?
Wait. In that village,
when he's selling himself to the people.
Wait, can I even tell you this? I can assure you, sir. In that village is campaigning. We will bring our camera and join him on the campaign trail and interview him on the campaign trail there, so he can be campaigning to the people and still talking to us. We are ready for Okpebolo.
But if you want to do that, we are ready. You can tell your crew not to tell us to pay. You can tell your crew to follow him.
No, you don't need to pay.
And they even follow him. You have to.
What a classic interview. But it shares everything that you need to know. Or if you need any inspiration, any motivation to go vote, it is this interview. Chairman clearly put issue before them. Right? If the media is actually, that's how you know who the media represents and what the agenda is. The guy is confronted with issue. Just few hours after the whole country draw the attention of the world that they are hungry, like literally hungry, no be figure of speech or no. Just few hours after that, the man is trying to let them know the people Edo are not immune to what every other Nigeria is feeling, which is hunger. That the current government of Edo State, to which the people should rally around to support or against, don't even care. Around the state are down. So, therefore, the idea of going for cable TV news and all that is a luxury. And this is across the country. These are the same people who champion the hunger strike, hunger protest against the government. They are the people, right? The other day, what's her name said, the other girl, that the institution that we should be protected, we should be building, blah, 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 we are using. I said the small institution where they give you to manage, when you guys are using it as a weapon, but you have the effrontery to say the government are destroying the institution. What about the one that you, the small one, will use to control? So they try everything they could to make sure that should not be the focus of the conversation. If I try, use everything in the book, but trying to laugh, to make sure whatever the man is saying is not, no, but the guy is a professional. It's not just professional, it's a man who understands how the media work. Of course, before he come Arise, he knows he Arise in a PDP. So he was well prepared, he knows where in they go. But the guy did everything to speak on the message. Rufai could not bear it anymore. He got angry and he break the rules. What are the rules? He decided to go on there and say, oh, now just look at the words he uses, right? Edo State APC. approach me, Rufai of Arise, for an interview, why be saying now you then approach? Are you the owner of the organization? Are you also in marketing department? Are you in the advertisement department? No, but why be saying now you they contact directly, say they ask for money? That's by the side. Second, what is wrong with that? I've seen nobody don't convince me why it is wrong. When the whole point of setting up Arise is to make profit. The number one goal objective of the Arise News is to make money. So if somebody say you want to use me make money, you got to pay me first. How is that a crime? It is not a community television. It's not a state-owned television. So what is wrong with that? That's one. Two, is demand. Again, the second shot with the man shoot at them was that now only 300 people they watch you now. I demand to around by 300. Something I really want to know that I'm WhatsApp. The man, he's sticking to that narrative of 300. It just Abati could not bear it. Abati had to say, "Come, let me rescue Rufai." Abati, come, do everything you need to do. You say, yeah, you're embarrassing the people. We tell you that one. Now 300 people they watch you. Who cares? He said some of his people. So he decided to go low to make sure he take the guy off his game. No, the man said, no. I am not saying my people cannot afford. They do have DSTV, right? If people say they buy DSTV 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 months ago. The subscription is what matters. If they not be subscribe again, not that they don't have it. Even if we don't get them, that is not a sign of economic well-being. Just because you have a DSTV, you can watch cable TV, doesn't mean economically you are well off. It's just the mentality that we all have. So Abati went low to do that. The man said, yes, those are your friends that live in Ikoyi with you. As a Nigerian who know the terrain of Nigeria, so the man is trying to paint a picture, right? So when Rufai, who is the lower cadet, failed, the general decided to step in. The man said, up his game. The man said, stop up his game. Say, okay. Since we want to go higher, let me let you know that what I've been trying to say all this while is that the government of Obaseki is not the government of the people, but the government of people like you that can't afford to live in Ikoyi. So that about even knowing is actually reinforcing the point of the guest. You say, yes, if anybody is completely embarrassing them, they are your friends who live there in Ikoyi with you. You understand what I mean? That's a class house. They cannot relate. If you live in Ikoyi, you are not an average Nigerian. So that again, the man decided to say, bring it on. So they do, but you know, say, man, okay. It's like this guy, I can't let this guy go like this. Now the guy step on another low. If the money no feel speaking English, we are going to go speak Benin. How did we even arrive at that? From everywhere we come, how did we get that? But again, yeah, the defeat is already being glaring. So they had to go all out. And the man told him, but you have overheld him presenting bills, reading bills, making submissions in the house. Again, he actually exposed the media even with that response. So the man who is a senator, who has because Abati actually admitted, clearly say yes, and now true you talk, like he didn't say it like that, but his body language says it all. Now true, yes, the guy they read before them. But the fact that What Abati saw, what flashed Abati again is that, oh shit. So the man actually has a record, public record, that what actually scrutinizing. And this is the opportunity for us to actually scrutinize it. We fail, not because we don't know, but we have to do it like that because they know by the time they start scrutinizing the bill that guy I supported or is part of, you understand that has to do with the people. So no. We don't want to expose that aspect of him. Right? The man who is the chairman of public procurement, I mean, the man, he has dealt with pretty much everybody from defense, from everywhere across the federal government, right? And these are top shots. So you understand by the time you start focusing on the man's public antecedents, they will fail, right? So Abati again saw that as a holy shit. But again, the chairman never devoid from the goal. The goal is to bring the war. I'm coming to these people. I'm going to the Lions Den, but before they eat me finish, I'm sure that everybody will bleed. That's exactly what plays out. Then again, Rufai say, this is not 2-0. Okay, let me come again and see if I can rescue the situation, right? And now started saying, we can intervene. We didn't want him to come. But you say you were asked that you should bring money. Right now, the man that succeeded in flipping the argument against you, you are now saying, we will go meet him, even though for his bedroom. Because again, that's another exposure. In an attempt to rescue the humiliation, they expose themselves again. All you need to know to understand what that, even though that in bedroom go come, because it's actually real, it's actually fact. Right? Again, to see from another perspective, all you need to do is to go and listen to Dr. Damage's 90 Minutes Africa when they interview Comfort, the journalist. One of the best guests, at least you go to top 5 among the people Dr. Damage is bring that, the way she actually laid everything down. You can't argue. You just have to see it point blank. She said everything that needed to be said. But even an action alone, appearance there alone, also cover everything. So if you look at the angle that she is coming from, which is the brown envelope that she mentioned, and every other thing that she said flew over everybody's head just because she mentioned brown envelope. Now, so that which they go do for a bedroom, right? But that's by the side. He went ahead to say, even but he knows, okay, that's a Rufai said, don't you fuck up. He decided to come in at the same time and say, there's no need, if they talk to her, but I say there's nothing wrong, it could be campaigning, but at the same time, talk to us on TV. What is the point? What is the point? If the man is campaigning, he's talking to the people, it's easy admission, right? Which is the most important thing. That's again the point that Tenebe, the chairman, was made from the onset of the interview. That the guy doesn't need to come here. He's actually talking to the people that matter already. He went ahead and paint a specific example, paint a picture that right now as we speak, he's speaking to over 225,000 people who, based on their physical location, you have to enter boat, enter this to get to there, which is what matters. That's what a real grassroots politician does. That's what people that actually be well for the people, that's what they do. You say, there's nothing wrong. You go talk to them, they're going to talk to us. No, there's no. Why would they talk to you? You are no count. Everything about you are no count. You guys are not important to this conversation. The only role you guys are playing is to actually turn the people against themselves. By making them believe that just because they appear for TV, they can speak with Queen's English, that is the standard for living. No, it's not. So now the anger be that again, because these people are pretty much product of Lagos. Talking about Akpata and his brother, a PDP guy. According to Afeboa, they are Lagos Cowboys. So that's where the association with the Rubende. So when that man draw that analogy that are your friends Ikoyi, they come to that conclusion. what he's actually saying that them Aswell, them Okpata, them Ruben Abati, their families dine and wine together in Ikoyi. They go to the same nursery primary school, they go to the same club, they go to the same church, they party together, they celebrate together. That's exactly what Tenebo pointed out. And if you ask an average Edo citizen, that's exactly what is playing out. They don't understand what goes around. They say they won't concern ML, they won't come bring this, they won't come, but they've not seen 8 years. Even me too, at a point I was hyped. When Obaseki saying go bring airport come a donut, I was hyped. I was like, holy shit. Alright? I was food. Even though I was so hungry with the under COVID. Tokwe, if you say I did that last night for just and I ask for praise, I will come find you. Now fight straight. Why you want to put yourself on Margarina? They never pay me. Don't worry. If they pay me, not go here. But it doesn't even make sense to make them pay me. Now my state be this though. I don't understand. I don't need any incentive to actually be involved. If you say two things, if you say I get plenty bar, I would have been on ground. Right? Doing more than just talking. I will really be on ground trying to get people to the poll for Monday. With my interest in forward. I'm too young to be commissioner of sports or commissioner of communication in Edo State. Or maybe PA to annoy Shiwore and his gang. SSA. Am I too young or too old for that? No, I'm not. That's my state. That would have been easy. Guaranteed for me to get. Many people say don't teach that, but don't become commissioner of sport in Edo State by now. So I don't understand. They don't need to pay me. Now me go spend my money to say I get money. I go spend my own millions just to make sure it happens. Right? I don't need that. But plus, so I don't need that. Plus, again, me about for the so much interest I'm invested in how society works and all that, how power works. Even if the election in question no concern me directly, and you still want me to support anybody, all you need to do is to convince me that candidate, right? That candidate, that the reason why I should support him or her is bigger than my interest. I mean, the interest of the people. No go tell me say production and consumption now for people. No, I don't know be all those kind of stuff. Like you have to make me see like this person you want me to support. Yes, it's beyond him. But other than that, I will still collect. Other than that, if it's about narrow interest, I'll collect your money and work for you. There's nothing wrong. Nobody will work the job. So if they bring money, I will collect. If I get money, I will spend on this particular election. We don't reach when we would produce, would they be Godfather now? If I tell you I'm a boy, or I'm a boy, they have a new crime. You understand? So it's beyond. If I have my time, say now 24 hours, I would run the team for them till the election over. I don't know. I will vote for you. You are very intelligent. Thank you, Bonaba. About they take the win election, it vote for America. Just imagine the Trump now, poor man. That love we people get for don't die soon. But he's in a very financially well-off position to the ginger those crowd by every means necessary. So this election is personal. It's personal, man. If I don't even know the person, I don't even know. If you ask me, say, who do you know in those states? Like as an APC member first, let's even start on the bigger scale, right? Who you didn't know one-on-one like that is actually have a little bit say in APC at any level. When I mean like even for my village or so, I don't know anyone. Like I don't have any relationship with somebody who is up there or who is at any level in that party in those states. No, I don't. Even at the federal too. I don't know Monday. I don't know him. I'm just somebody who wants a particular political structure to emerge in Edo State, and I'm in favor of Oshomole to be the next political godfather in South South, not just Edo State. And my godfather be that too. I want Oshomole. Oshomole at least have maybe 10, 15 years more actively to be with us in politics. I think I want him to go out like that, to be the lead, just like Tony Anene. So, and Edo State, him producing a governor for Edo State would be a good run for that, because that's what Akpabio is aiming for. That's what Wike is aiming for. I mean, from my own reading. So yes, I'm not just rooting for Monday because what I believe he represents or what I'm seeing, the kind of people centric hatred that is coming from all these English slaves. I still want things to be organic. Kudi ego owo ni koko asherejo agbani bring the money. I will tell you how much I collect. What the person won't do me there? You can't do anything. I go always best or you want subscribe. Carry go. I don't give a fuck. I will do that one. I will collect. Who work there? They chop. AB Tokwe Alpha Show Wapa. Tokwe Wow. So. But seriously, if I'm financially buoyant, I for don't you foresee my campaign for Edo. I for don't go print at least 1 million T-shirts. I don't know if Lagos but in Abuja. I know how to do all those things. I just buy that. See now today the T-shirt for come out. Everywhere, anywhere you turn, go, it will just overshadow everything. Those are the kind of things where I would like to do. Now, just say now, I don't get the bar to run out. If Monday win, I will try and see if I can get the attention of them and see if I can pass the project that I've been working on about schools and sports. I will see. I wish my man, I wish Juju man, if you are into track and field, there's a man called Juju man, Brown Ebewele, Ugula. To say the man today alive, that man, I don't think go. If I did the right side, I go no say okay. Then as somebody that you can approach or run around and you are sure that you are in the right place. So all these Lagos Cowboys, enough for them. They want an Edo, the cultural center of Africa. They want to turn into capital of capitalism, whereby they monetize everything, privatize everything, them and their friends. In and out of Edo, we shall overcome. Emi akicho gbogba o. Uchechebe shoji na me. Emi akicho gbogba o. Now you hear that one? since Lagos State don't talk say every Friday they go dey run their assembly with Yoruba. Maybe I go find out every Friday therefore I go run my program with Ososo. I know understand and as I be when I go learn, when I go pay money. There are Ososo people everywhere. When I reach out to them, pay them good money for interpretation. Wahala. That's what they wanted to do now. I will run the show maybe 1 week straight or so. If like maybe we know watch, maybe we know plenty. Oh, that's not the point. There's something cooking. There's something cooking, something sinister from these old men. These our Obasanjo and the rest. They are up to something. Something I don't know. I think I'm getting closer to it. There's a video going around about Obasanjo when at a book launch when they talk say when he come when he come now when if you guys remember when telecommunication they won't give the Lancers this is what 99, 98, 99. So he was saying that during before Abdul Salam go now to those who are saying that Obasanjo na be telecommunication Obasanjo no useless people them they don't understand the trends they go around the world that a lot of things were denied Nigerian because of we get military administrator. Super sport that is currently in South Africa. Now Nigeria they won't come start down. They were to start in Lagos. They were to start that in Abuja and Nigeria, but Abacha said no for security reasons. So, but a lot of things were denied Nigeria because military regime were in stake. So now Obasanjo was saying that when the communication time come, Abdul Salam was still in power at that time. But Abdul Salam wanted to give it to his friends and cronies at the rate of $33 million for Lancers. So I say when he come, he has to pause the whole process and restart the negotiation. At the end of the day, now $280 million. Mind the con, MTN, Econet, and the rest go to their license. Now, what I said, something is brewing that. I hope I'm wrong. Obasanjo just finished having a meeting, right, with the Abdul Salam himself, Babangida, and the top dogs. And the communique we get out of that supposedly say, okay, Bola Tinubu should sit up and get shit together, right? That the people are whatever I see the favorite headline, but it's around this line. And this is coming out of Abdul Salami. For some reason, before now Obasanjo be there like a PRO. Right? Maybe they are PRO. Now, I mean, when I meet them, those men, they know them, their own world, their own level is above our pay grade. But yes, now Obasanjo always be their spokesperson. Anytime they come up like that, Obasanjo and go break whatever. But last election, they split. Either by design, either by agreement, either by disagreement, whatever. But they split, these men, they split, the military elite, and they split between Obi and Atiku. If I remember, Aruna, General Aruna, MBI, I've been an MBI, they call that guy, was with the likes of Atiku, while Obasanjo, of course, was with Obi. If I remember, after they come back from one London meeting, whatever, during the election period, that Obasanjo went from London Street, he went to Hilltop. Coming out of Hilltop, me of Babangida House. Coming out of Hilltop, he said, "We have an agenda. We have an agenda." Immediately, MBI responded via ITV, one of those television, and he said, "You guys have an agenda. We have an election." Now, fast forward to today, everybody is now one accord as Bola Tinubu defeat them, right? You don't get a choice than to come together. So, but as soon as they came out from this their last meeting, it's all speculation. Now, Abdisalam nine delivered the whatever they think they want us to know that they did. That Bola Tinubu should do something, blah 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 blah, some bullshit. Then immediately Obasanjo, which I think that video I seen today also at the book launch, and he was saying that Abdisalam wanted to award the communication contract to his cronies, his friends and cronies. And I was like, wait a minute, sir. No. There's something wrong here now. I mean, hello. What's those calling names and taking all that? Like, what's going on? We going to see a split again come 2027, but this time around, all of them will be on one side. And I think that will be on Bola Tinubu's side. Because the move Atiku is making, I always say it's a patriotic move. When I mean patriotic, he wants to come from that angle. Rally the people that we forget that IAM policy is not for us, blah, 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 blah. But now one are the same thing. Even if he wins, he has no choice. He will do the same policy, right? But I don't know. It's like they want to make the election as easy as they can for Tinubu to him. I don't know. I could be wrong, but something is up. I don't believe Obasanjo just came out and altered those words exactly as he did. That Abdisalam wanted to give those contracts to his friend and cronies. Nah, man. Nah, I'll smoke this Igbo first. Maybe I know I ain't tripping. I know I'm not tripping. Something is wrong. Something is going on. But with time, I am expecting the Abdisalam come to respond. The response will give a clearer. But if there's no response again, that's also a message, and I will have to take a position of what that means, and hopefully I'm wrong. As much as I like to win, I'm not scared to be wrong. That's why I try to tell you what is going to happen. On this platform, I project what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, 10 years, and most of the time I'm wrong, but when I get it right, I'm freaking right. But at least if I'm right, if I'm wrong, the message will still be well understood, because I say, okay, so he's wrong, so this is the truth, right? So I try as much as I can to stay ahead of the game and wait for the verdict. Either I'm wrong or right. But just listening to that man, the way he talk, man, with time, place, events, and something is not right. Agbedede, ikomogbanya onigene ronu. Agbedede obi ikomogbanya onigene ronu. That's not that one I know. Say before, Now the animals where you get, now you those are your food, now be your food. That's how you eat. You have to hunt. Talking the days of hunters and gatherers, right? That was one history part that we had never taught. Before agricultural revolution, there was what they call the hunter and gatherer revolution, and I think that's where we are going to now. If you look the way the world is moving, right? And another conversation entirely. When don't forget the Monday Epaholo is still the subject, the incoming governor. But this time we don't know the results. Landslide. Then I will. The next year I'll be in your street. We'll celebrate that. Yeah. Let's see what's in the news. What's in the news? 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 I don't know about news that we call and say. Some I forgot on news. They give us their opinions and a lot of scramble for the real shit or run away with their opinion. Federal government unveils schedule for 2024 Independence Day celebration. Which guy again now? I don't understand. Schedule like wait till now. Make I see first before I go. Talk with you. I never read. Like what the fuck do we have to have a schedule for independence? Anyway, that reminds me. Thanks for reminding me independence. Where go the Independence Day itself? How many days to independence? I bet massive. I remember. Massive. How many more days do we have to independence? What's today's day? Today's 19. For 20 days or 21 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Where go this itself? Last year I was in Houston. Where go they this? Which city they celebrate? Houston did a little bit. And New York, no, they always. New York, they try. I don't know what they have this time around. Florida, Mayo. All right. Let's see. We'll see the schedule. Maybe in Abuja, we'll go. The federal government has unveiled the schedule for 2024 Independence Day celebration. The secretary to the federal government to the government of the Federation, SGF, George Akume, disclosed in a statement on Thursday that the 46th Independent Anniversary celebration will kick off with a World Press Conference. Okay, World Press Conference. Okay, what's that for? For Thursday, next week Thursday. Hey, you wanna watch? Hey, these people. I like this government. And then people they hungry, they want throw party. What a life. Alright. Okay, on Thursday 26th of 2024. Reports that Akume revealed this during the inauguration of the Interministerial Committee tasked with overseeing the 2024 celebration. Wow. The committee will plan, organize, and execute all sanctioned activities to honor the national independence. Tokwe, I mean, you did the same zip code, if I'm not mistaken. Mugu organize our own. We are here. We'll drag John Abbas. Why not the people who go drag, who go fit commit? John Abbas all of us did the same zip code. Uzo is not that far. I know how to get Uzo. We'll drag Uzo. What again? Anyway, my guy, let me continue. Nigeria, which achieved independence. Oh, wow. Are we actually independent? From British rule, okay, 1960, is set to mark. I like the way they put them sharp. Like maybe now we they actually deceive ourselves. We know this ourselves. We know they actually understand this grammar. We get independent from British rule. But all right, okay. So maybe I see. Maybe I don't over process what British rule in 1960. British rule. Now then they rule us before. Now we they rule ourselves. But it doesn't matter. That is just the politics. Now, what about the policy? Is it us? Are we independent of policies? Now, I asked that question before it seems I decrease. Think and well, I'm asking this question because if I be like me, with who's a sucker for international politics, right? You understand, yes, even though the media is trying to tell you that the World Economic Forum, those guys, they're out of touch, they live in their own world, blah, 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 blah. That's not actually the truth. The truth that what world government is all about is world economic policy. All the policies that run economy. Remember that capitalism is our new religion, right? Capitalism is not win already, right? So all the policy, right, will be controlled by this governing. It's no longer going to be elite for corporation. If all you need to understand, go and read your policy laws and trade policy where they come out from your government, even if you're an American. Go and read the NAFTA, all those trade policies. You will understand what I'm talking about. That the future goal is not necessarily one government, but one government that control policy. They leave politics to you. You can decide to govern yourself how you fucking want. It doesn't matter. If now only 3 or 5 companies they feed, let's use Nigeria for example, right? Does it really matter if all the food we consume is coming from 3 or 4 or 5 corporations, world giant corporations? So it doesn't matter how you choose to organize to govern yourself, how you feed yourself, and how you move forward is still in that world order of the thing. So if you look at it from that angle, you understand that the practice of that kind of government has been ongoing since, I think, late 1800s. So when they use that word, we achieve our independence from British rule. Not true. But it doesn't matter if you cannot feed yourself. It doesn't matter if you rule yourself, but people largely provide what you eat. Because people don't understand the effect of this insecurity, X-Men, our ability to farm is gradually going. If you pay attention, the Gen Z of today, even up to the millennial self. They cannot tell you how what they teach us for secondary school, or those that came us, or how you go cultivate land, so all those kind of things to grow crops. But these days, they will actually analyze how you put one or two things together to actually grow food from the laboratory, or how to make corn grow under 2 hours instead of 2 months, right? So when it gets to that point, you now say, okay, corporation now go to provide all these crop seed, and it's all the conversation is already going right. GMO and all those stuff, whatever you're talking about. Those are just the nuances. By the time you go deep into this policy, you understand that within the next 10 to 20 years, Nigeria will be completely gone into the hands of few corporations. Pay attention to our healthcare system too. That's what this current administration is doing. At the end of the day, of course, the healthcare will be improved, but it's going to be maybe like 2-3 healthcare companies, big farmers that do everything. All the hospitals are run by them. You will get your service. The healthcare system will be better, but it will be very expensive. Only a few people can afford it, right? The rest will be subsidized with healthcare and Medicare. Just like in America, right? And again, that feeding, not ability to feed ourselves will also come, right? Because hunger, the people who go there hungry, got many, there are millions. They will bring out the policy of food stamp, right? Welfare for the poor. They will support you now with food stamp. They will give you get like 6 children live in Mushi, or live in Oru or Olu. Or Gomburungala with his 6 children, right? Government, oh shit, I forgot. Government goes, don't worry, they give you food stamp of 10,000 naira, or 20,000, or 50,000. I don't know, whatever the denomination will be. Let's say about 50,000 a month, right? Of food stamp to go to ShopRite. Maybe just go to buy food alone. Now, the flip side of that is that 50,000, imagine the government, they allocate 50 billion for food stamp alone. That goes to just 3 or 4 companies. So now then they provide the food. And their company will go collect food for free. And guess what? They will still be subsidizing those corporations. In other words, few will be getting richer and richer and richer and richer. One more will just be there, begging to feed the ass of government. That's why it is in America. So when at the beginning of this administration, I said the Bola Tinubu administration is here to subject millions of Nigeria to the mercy of the government, right? Now, small, that statement will come to make sense with time goes on. We can just do 8 years, right? They've succeeded in perfecting student loan. That's part of it too, right? Now banks will give these loans. Who get those banks? Who get this job that provide this money? Not them, right? But now you go to pay back. Right, the same thing. So by the time Bola finish, God will bless us again with another new servant. We are done. Done. So if it is coming, these are things I'm not just saying all this. We are speaking with conspiracy theories or not. No. If you for anything, if you understand what they mean by scientific theories, then you understand what I'm saying. That I'm literally telling you how America works. And America started working like that. Not be today. You have to go and read about, since maybe early 90s to late 80s, all these policies begin to trickle in. That's where we are today. And people can boo you, say lie. More people fall into the below poverty line in America than any other place in the world, as we speak. But that's a different conversation. But at the same time, a lot of people richer. All right? In our lifetime, we will see somebody that worth $1 trillion. And Elon Musk is one of the first candidate that projected to worth $1 trillion by the year what? In our lifetime, let's say 20 years from now or 30 years from now, it will get to that point. But at the same time, you will see people who can hardly have a spare meal. That is the same economy. That's what. So just be patient. It will come. It's already here. when people they talk, you be America, they compare America. No, we are still under the colony. So let me go back to you know busy. I take a long detour. What led us to? So I was all this is in the name of explaining why I say I agree that we are only achieving independence from British rule. You see, they're very specific there. So now we are under American rule, but America is not interested in your government. All you need to do is to just follow democratic rules, and that's it. Because they understand that better, and that's the only way to actually run their own policy across. Just like China, one belt, one road. it's self-explanatory, and the only way you understand that, you also again you need to understand the Chinese history. It's not what they are doing is not new. They don't do it before. Of course, the world was a smaller place there, right? So one bed, one road is initiative. Just imagine if they took over the world 100 years from now, and the same thing. So what America is doing is now so America said it starts initially, right? After we get get our independence from British, what happened? Americans begin tripping with churches, schools, all the benevolent offer that the Chinese people actually packaging now. Today they don't get everything. They control how our government system should run. They control our oil. They control our manufacturing, everything around the world, not just us, but. So by the time if China decided China come, as a lot of people are projecting that it will happen in the next 50 to 100 years, the same thing. So they are this their benevolence, this their one rule initiative, just a way to switch everything against. But anyway, Tinano said. So all this one has just said October, we want to celebrate October 1st. Now, as stated by Shegu Imo, this is my do person. I don't know if you pronounce it. Name. Shegu Imoense, Noves, the Director of Information in the Office of the SGF. The committee was inaugurated on Thursday, September 19, that was today, by Adiza Usman, the Special Advisor to the President on Policy and Coordination. On behalf of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Judge Akume, Akume emphasized that the celebration will not be extravagant. Like these people. Oh, God. I like that, right? They prepare you ahead. Don't worry, whatever that you see, it could have been what? Bigger. That's what they mean. Whenever somebody, right, they put that phrase before you, put that statement before you, right? It's like emphasize that the celebration will not be extravagant. So regardless of what you are going to see, therefore feed do pass like that, for feed do more than this. That's exactly what it means. Oh man, reflecting the current challenge, circumstance the country face. So what's the celebration at all? It doesn't mean we are not going to 60. Doesn't mean we're independent. No? We don't be independent again. No? Anything we know, if you know mark your birthday, you know that you are no longer older or that year no count. That, like, it's just fucking crazy, right? But again, some people will come because in the English, they will begin run their mouth. Or tomorrow, by tomorrow, you go see that go bring two people come. They argue within themselves or arise or channel. They argue. They need to celebrate. Why we should not celebrate? Like all sorts of like you will begin looking at it call. Like really, somebody go actually wake up, person papa bath, wear suit. Just call this is all you come to say. Like the calm mind going to people get. I won't get out because it's beyond me. I don't know that. I don't believe that they are that, ignorant. Anyway, let me continue. And yeah, anytime you just set my attention like this, you read their news. It's insulting. Anyway,
So they are putting your hunger, your pain into consideration. So don't worry, they will just do small bedroom, just as we talk, I don't want to celebrate, I don't want to do party this year. I just want to cut cake, just me and my few friends and family. But at the end of the day, it is turned to something else. Anyway, it started that the event will allow the government to present its achievement during its brief tenure and repositioning Nigeria through reforming initiatives that deliver the benefit of democracy as noted in the statement. Come on, Anna. Okay, maybe they achieve something where I don't know. Wait, I give them benefit of that. But what's the point though? Jumat service on Friday, 27 September 2027. The church Sunday. All the police are going to enter mosque and church. The church they go donate. They go. Everybody will get paid. That's why I go from church. That's the way. This motherfucker. I don't want to say. Talk why you want to party. You want to celebrate your birthday. And I measure talk penny. Remember talk penny. Wasn't that last week that we're going back? We're talking about dress. You say you won't grow your dress again to celebrate your birthday, right? So, if I ask you if I go back there, I talk about you want throw parties, and I go, just small, I just want to grow my, grow my dress, celebrate how just me, my family, my husband and kids and all that. Right? So that's exactly what I'm seeing here. They won't just do small things, They won't go church, they will go mosque. We will be traditionalists. God. When we go occupy that power self, maybe say maybe do our own, we celebrate we'll carry our 40 our independence of Bush Line. Anyway, we shall overcome and get there. So September 29 on Monday. Okay, we did the one celebrate. Oh, church service on Sunday, September 29. On Monday, we did the one on Monday, September 30, 2024. While the presidential broadcast, that's on Monday too, of and 64th Independence Day parade will be held on Tuesday. Oh, okay, Tuesday, October 1st. He added, the committee is composed of several key officials, including Minister of Budget, Budget and Economic Planning, Minister of Information and National Orientation, Minister of Interior, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Minister of Special Advisor to the Presidential, Minister of Special Assistant to the Presidential for Social Events, and the Inspector General of Police. Wait, where is Minister of Finance now? I've been now on cover budgeting. How are they under budgeting, Abby? Additionally, the committee includes the National Secretary Advisor, the Director General of the Department of the State Service, and the Commander of the Guard Brigade, the Permanent Secretary of the General Service Office, Office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Health, and the Permanent Secretary of the Economy Affairs, Office of the Secretary to the Federal Federation. The term of reference for the inter-ministerial committee is to plan, organize, and execute all approved activities befitting the Independence Day celebration on October 1st, 2024. Co-opt any organization, persons relevant toward the successful execution of the program, document for posterity, all planned activities for the anniversary, and carried out at any other assignment as may be required toward the successful implementation of the celebration. The statement added. Okay. All right. I like them. They are details, But when it comes to me, they make others they make what I find. It becomes problem. Okay, man. Getting hard in here. Yesiye hanya. Yine gesyan yine way.
Bamezuagun oban setaurina. Yesiyeki nini hanya. Nini gaskiya nini rai. Bamezuagun oban setaurina. What else again? They got. What has they got? What has they got? What has they got? Tinubu absent as VP Shetima lead Nigerian delegation to the. Oh, okay. This is strange. Okay, why Tinubu will not attend UN National General? No, come. Uncle, what happened? You know go New York. I mean, because of Showore protest, you stay out. That's what. What's her name? Fuck. What's this lady's name again? This lady where they work for Harry Potter before. That's how she will take this. Somebody, I mean, the fear. I mean, is this scared? Is this kind of Showore planning protest? Fuck. Hard. Just a minute.
4 countries you have to visit in Africa before you die. Number 1, South Africa. Number 2, Ghana. Number 3, Tanzania. Number 4, Rwanda. I'm sure you are wondering why I didn't mention Nigeria. Don't worry. Anywhere you are in the world, we Nigerians will visit you. We are escaping. You don't need to visit us. We are coming. We are coming to visit you. Yeah. Don't worry.
Wait, this one where they want to say Shetima go New York. I like my guy. He will seize the opportunity for him to shine. Opportunity for him to shine. Make they give a podium, make him go make speech. Make him know they give a Tinubu speech. Then he won't go present. Even if not Tinubu speech, they gotta give ourselves. I like my guy. The guy go start by try to find one way to accuse him, whether at the beginning or at the end. And it doesn't matter who is present. My guy be that. Ain't go on shine. So we'll see. But I still don't get it. Why Tinubu is not going? Let's see what's the reason. Why Tinubu will not attend 79 United Nations General Assembly? Okay. President Bola Tinubu has directed Vice President Kashim Shettima to lead Nigerian delegation to the 79 United Nations General Assembly. Report that the schedule for the 79 is as follows. Opening of the 79 Section 10 Assembly General debate from Tuesday 24th September to Saturday 28th September and to Monday 31st September. Summit of the Future Sunday September 9, Monday 23rd, resolution. Okay. That's not what I don't care about that. According to in a statement released on Thursday, the president disclosed that the Tinubu will not be attending the United UN summit because he wants to focus on domestic issues. I don't understand. According to Special Assistant to the President of Social Media, Dada Olusegun, they never get special as in Kike Ajure come on. They never take anyone. They should go and take it. They should take these precious. I don't know how deep is into their politics anyway, or who are his godfathers. People shout. According to a special assistant to the president, said that Tinubu wants to stay back to tackle challenge facing the country. Okay, well, In the post on X, someone said he wrote, Mr. Tinubu will now be attending this year United Nations General Assembly because after his trip to China and the United Kingdom, he wants to focus on domestic issues and address some of the country challenges, especially after the recent devastating flooding. Okay. So let's see how this other person tackle it. President Ahmed Tinubu will not attend the national report that this was made known in a statement released on Thursday by the President Advisor on Information. Okay, strategy bio, I don't know that. He stated that the president has this director, vice president, to the Nigeria delegation. President Tinubu, who returned to the country last Sunday after his trip to China and the United Kingdom, wants to focus on domestic issues and address some of the country challenges, especially after the recent devastating flooding. The Nuga Vice President Shetima will deliver Nigerian national anthem to the general. Wait, national statement, my bad. At the Nuga at 79, Vice President Shetima will deliver Nigerian national statement to the General Assembly, attend important sideline events, and hold bilateral meetings, the high-level general debates with the team, leaving no one behind. God, this is weird. What the fuck does that even mean, leaving no one behind? Acting together for the advancements of peace, sustainable and development, and human dignity for presenting and future generation. We run from Tuesday, September 24th to Thursday, September 28th. It doesn't get that of life. Wait, what is this Yaya? What's all this notion about Yaya Bello? Why EFCC rejected Yaya Bello? Oh, they reject him. Wait, what kind of confusion is it? Tinubu said to scrap Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs in a major cabinet mass. Strong education. This one, strong education. Who did write this rubbish? Emmanuel Adeniji. Strong indication have emerged that President Bola Tinubu may abolish the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation as part of a significant cabinet reshuffle. This person is a crazy. Do they understand how important that ministry is to these people in power? Now, special purpose there could be that. What is a hammer? Jacobi. And this one, okay. Make a note of. Facing mounting pressure from both internal and external factions of the Progressive Congress, Tinubu is under scrutiny regarding the performance of his cabinet members. Although he warned about underperformance nearly 10 months ago, the cabinet has largely remained unchanged aside from his suspension of Dr. Betty Edu, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, last November, following a 3-day retreat with cabinet member and president aides. Tinubu announced the creation of the Central Delivery Coordinating Unit. Wait a minute. Oh, that was the ministry that Betty was headed. Oh, okay, I got you now. Nah, they're not describing with that one. They go appoint somebody else. This unity, headed by Special Advisor to the President on Policy Coordination, Mrs. Adiza, that's the next person they could carry good there now. I want them on scrap them. Was tasked with evaluating the performance of ministers and other enemies under senior advisor. At that time, the president emphasized that the performance would determine job security within the America. And then would they deliver this one before? Tinubu no go share in cabinet. The sharing in cabinet is giving himself too much stress. This cabinet now ain't win election. Now ain't win election for him. There's no need of the shuffling then, and then go see win election for him again. I don't declare public holiday. If you like, not declare public holiday. Tomorrow on Saturday, motherfucker. No, sorry, tomorrow on Friday. What's going on here? I like these people. Borno fraud. Governor Zalum blame heavy rain, climate change, carbon emission. Oh God. Ah, it is well. It's okay. That's why I just want to give person headache. Pay attention to these clowns. Senate will tinker with the constitution to ensure Lagos autonomy. Okay. I'm tired for all this kind of entertainment news. Let's see. Who are thou? Ebi, who are thou? Who are thou? Obi Alpha. Who you think say go win for Edo? Be honest, don't be biased. Guy. Who be this guy say? I don't even know whether you be real human, I be you be robot or AI. Because I don't understand. So who do I think will win the election? Be honest. Don't be biased. I'm not 3-in-1. 3-in-1 question. Are you new here? If I won't give me short answer, I go answer you like that. Are you new here? What the heck, man? All right. Now, I'm sorry. Who you think say go win for Edo? Who I think? All right. And my state, I know they think. I know who will win. Monday, Ekpaolo of APC, and a landslide. So it's not about thinking. I know. I don't think. Then you went ahead to continue again. You say you win there for it. Then say be because it might be honest. You sound like my mama, my papa. In a situation like that, I go lie. You know why I go lie? Because now only my papa and mama go feel who owes me slap and get away with it. I don't feel do anything, so I rather lie to avoid that. But other than that, why I go lie to you? I dey fear you. Yes, in all honesty, Monday, Paolo, we win. I've won. However you want to have. And yeah, you finished by saying that I should not be biased. God, I don't even know what that means. Now my states now, none of them come from my village. No, let's start from the way possible thing wey could make me biased. You know my brother. Not my papa one. It's not my brother. It's not my uncle. It's not from my village. It's not from my local government. It's not even from my senatorial district. No, not from my representative. No, none of that shit. None of the three of them, as a matter of fact, I have these things in common with them. None of PDP, none of them. We are not related. We don't do anything. I don't know them. So the idea of bias, I am not a APC category member, neither PDP, none of those. So I don't get it. Last election, I supported NNPP. So I can't see the positives of it, but in bias based on what? So I can't be biased. So you see why they say I know. So then I know you should be a those. So I know what God understand. So why would have so? Did I answer your question? Because I seriously don't understand. I seriously campaign for person. You call they ask me who will win, make another bias. This is not presidential now. It's not presidential way ask me this question. I feel say maybe none of the three questions even fit into. So maybe I hope I answer your question. Monday we win because I know. everything favor him. Everything they on his side. Let's stop fooling around. Everything they on his side. All the advantage are on his side. So I don't know how the those people want to am. Obaseki na stranger. He can't the parade the candidate will be stranger. Just make that make sense. People forget the role of Oshomole when Obaseki first win. That's why it's hard for me to the only had a quick verse for some kind reasonings. Nobody know Obaseki. He is a stranger. Forget say the name ABC, but he's a stranger. He came to power because of Oshomole. He relied on Oshomole popularity to win his first election. Then, of course, you see the controversy in that. Then they had to actually now turn the people against Oshomole, rightly so, for the second election to succeed. Get the federal might. Like this is just it's very obvious. It's out there. I don't even understand why people they think the PDP get chance. How? Both the Godfather and the candidate they be stranger. They no can get policy that is popular within the local people. Tell me one point that is popular within the local people that you think like they are going to ride on. So everything is against him. Okay, I accept your answer, but I don't think it's that clear cut. It is clear cut. It is clear cut. Unless you don't understand how Nigerian politics work. It is clear cut. All you need to do, just bring the last two elections of Edo on the table, or put the last three on the table. It is clear. Obaseki, the reason why they lost election, why Obaseki win that election, was because because there was a serious fight within APC, not just in Edo, at the top. From the top, there is a big fight. I guess there was the strong cabal, the presidency, and the people around it, which is surrounded by CPC, are heavily against Tinubu. They don't want Tinubu to succeed Buhari. And Oshomole be one of the top Tinubu generals. So that's what played out in Benin. That's what played out. That's why that Edonubi Lagos is all about. But guess what? They lost those states, those groups, those Tinubu group. They lost those states to the CPC wing, right? But they won at the top. They won the presidency. That's the difference. So I don't know how you want to see him. So it is clear cut. Nigeria, the elite use all the institutions to win election, to take power. That's what they use. They use police, they use military, they use INEC, every establishment, they use church, everything to win election. Now police now stop Oshomole military, legal boys when you want to use for election. Now stop them. What does that tell you? So now clear cut. Obaseki, they don't stand chance this time around. No, no story now. There's no story. The first story was Oshomole. Continuity. That's what brought Obaseki. Give him victory. Was still Oshomole grace. The second election was a story against the same Oshomole and his godfather. So there was a story. What is this story this time around? They don't have any story to tell. So that's all you need to know. You have to have a story. What is the story? What story are they telling? Can't campaign on what? What did they achieve? Nothing. So there's no story. It's a stranger. You're bringing a stranger. He's presenting a stranger. So the story that they are telling in terms of Monday Gbahulu, a village man, is our own. He's been doing this. He's been on ground. We are tired of strangers. That is the story. That, yes, even though the mainstream media don't want to, that's the story underground. If you go down to the community, the rural community, people that live, that's the story. We want our government back. Just enter Oba Palace. They go tell you. So it's just it's the only place where you see PDP now, social media and mainstream media who live outside Edo. I don't understand. All the mainstream media that you they hear them from, their PDP nurse from, they know they stay Edo. So I don't get it. So how do you say it's not clear? It is clear, unless yes, you are lost in the noise with the social media noise and everything. This is a clear. That's why I tagged today as Edo people and the words corporate elites. So my brother, it's clear like day. We will see by this time tomorrow. At this time tomorrow, I will come online after I finish work. We will see. They can only tell you story. They do this, they read this, all this, They will never. They cannot. I want to hear new story. No content me the rig election. That's not new. So AB. And now if you want to analyze down from politics, the way we share like this, you look at it, where are the results going to come from? Oshomola is at Akoko Edo lockdown. That's another big voting poll outside Benin. Right? It's done. Oshomola is other votes they give on to APC. Right? As I said, this central where both candidates, APC and PDP, came from, PDP now stranger, they don't know him. Why Monday na village boy? Every sense of the word, na village boy is known. Right? So I ain't done the part of the grassroots politician mobilization since in his teenage days. So he's known. He had the advantage from there. Right? Then if you now bring it to the other side, the Benin. All right. Unless you say, what do they call him? Akwata no will get votes. Right? Since now police of turn by turn will they play. Obaseki is from Benin. People, the political movers from his region have already come. So how he wants, so even now only that place he win is still not enough. But Akwata will chop inside there. He go chop. The APC go chop. He never finish. So it's unless people will want fall into the trap where Arise one try to share this money, which is not gonna work. So AB, clear like that. Clear lie. Hallelujah. Come on. There's another assassination threat, attempt on Donald Trump coming from most of these, North Korea, Iran, something. It's a developing story. I don't know. Come, wanna like, share, and subscribe now. Abuna, the way me went up Monday we first. Monday we first. I don't pack go bin you. Don't finish you. I don't want a subscription again. No. APC is not popular in Benin. I don't understand though. All these in diaspora people. Una waiting una they hear for internet and TV. What do you mean APC is not popular in Benin? Eh? They're not popular. You mean okay? You mean Benin as in the capital? If you say the capital, I don't know. Well, let's say I will not be surprised. It's always like that. And then largely they consume na horse. Now we they live for people they live for Benin be like us. When I be like us, we talk to ourselves a lot. We understand now we be the English speakers. Now we they watch the Arise, the CNN, So yes, if you are talking from that sense of because majority of the people are in tune with they like to be put themselves around as if they know better. Now go have to say that. But if you are saying Benin in terms of you, now. So no man now the state. Now the state they power. Now the PDP they power and Benin then they. So normal. A lot of people move. A lot of their supporters will move into Benin because of that 8 years because they are closer to their relatives in power. So from that angle, I kind of agree. Yeah, I could see that happening. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you go wake up and go see some other small parties don't collapse their structure for APC. All that hustle, business. All those small parties. Sure, you know that 18 parties, they took part in the election. I guarantee you, by tomorrow we hear now individual without the camp since now. You hear the whole some party just give it up. Really position for cabinet position. They will say, okay, give some of your boys commissioner, some of your boys PA, So that's politics, man. It's all give and take. It's all don't be winner. Yes, they want to make you winner, take it up, but at the top, it's by negotiation, by give and take. But they will make we at the bottom believing that winner take it up. That's how they kill ourselves. But they negotiate. You can't take it up by one person. So y'all should subscribe, share. I'm gonna buy me coffee too.
People protested when I was governor. They even caused strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. We need more transparency. And when you talk about transparency in terms of figures, you show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say, is just too because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, as continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms to be able to pull out of school children into school so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of resource subsidy will enable us to build this number of primary health cares in different, so that we can measure it. So you don't remove something without saying what is replaced and where are we moving our money to. Or it's helping us to manage our debts. This is it. But here we have fuel subsidy removed, the debt is increasing, and we're not seeing anything. We have to continue our journey on democracy. It's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. However, we need to tweak it where we have some level of parliamentary system in it, like it's in South Africa. So we need to deal with issue of more scrutiny in our expenditure, in our borrowing, in efforts to be able to ensure that our scarce resources is prioritized to areas of urgent need for development, from security, food, all those areas, education. I'm not preoccupied about 2027 election. I'm preoccupied by Nigerians eating today and having a better life. I've said it before, my politics is not about the election. I am not desperate to be president, and I don't want to. What I want to hear is that fuel prices are coming down, bread is getting cheaper, Nigerians are not. You cannot be talking about 38 million Nigerians facing hunger, and I'm talking about next election. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about managing our resources today. Let's talk about doing the right thing, the right behavior, showing an example to the younger ones, growing up that we're leaders. I've said that everybody, they have right to protest. I've said it before. I would discuss with every protester. They even want government months before they did that. I would sit down and discuss with them. People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. I was talking with them. I didn't come down. I have never, as a politician, as a governor, for one day, go and ask any policeman, say, please, stop somebody. Talk less of arresting the person. It shouldn't be. In a democracy, people have right to say no. I've said it every day. If I'm managing this facility and everybody loves me, I will resign. This is me. Wherever I am, I believe that I have enemies. My job is to convince them. If everybody loves Peter, there's a problem. There's people who hate me because I'm just Peter. They don't even need to give me any reason. It is my job to convince them on why it should be. I convince the teachers why we should return schools to missionaries, and they've seen the result. I convince them why we should go to the missionary facilities, the Ministry of Health, and build school of nursing and midwifery. You just have to. It's a constant thing. That's why you're a leader. You're a communicator. You listen, you talk to the people. It's not a question of what the young ones, I'll meet them. The agitators, the protesters, I will be talking to them.